Hello everyone and welcome to English Valley Cafe. In English, we have verbs that can get quite confusing. They're tricky, but we use them all the time in daily conversations. So I want to make sure that you know how to use them in the correct way. So today in this video, we're going to talk about make, do, say, or tell. Do you know how to use all of these common verbs correctly? We'll find out today. In this video, I'm going to give you a short quiz and we'll see how you do. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so we're going to start off with the verbs make and do. And generally, we will use the verb do to talk about a repetitive job or work or a task that we do on a daily basis. So for example, we do laundry, we do the dishes, we do homework. Now, on the other hand, we use make to talk about producing a reaction. So if somebody does something and it'll make us happy, angry, sad, so it's producing a reaction. Or we might use make to talk about an activity that might require some kind of critical thinking, that requires you to think or requires some kind of creativity. Like you have to be creative when you do this activity. Now, if you're still a little bit confused, don't worry about it. We're going to go through a quiz here and we'll see how you do. And as we go through the quiz, I will explain a little bit what I mean about these definitions that we just talked about. All right, so our first question here is, I the laundry on the weekends. Is it do or is it make? So this is something that we do repetitively, maybe every weekend. So the verb is do. I do the laundry on the weekends. How about this next one? In the morning, I like to myself a cup of green juice. Is it do or is it make? What do you think? In the morning, I like to make myself a cup of green juice. So here, typically, we will say make lunch or make breakfast or make cookies or make a dessert. So we use the verb make because when we are baking or when we are cooking or doing something that involves food, it requires some kind of creativity. So we make green juice or we make lunch, we make dinner, we make cookies. So make is the verb. How about this next question? The cat, a mess in the kitchen. It, her angry to see the mess. Is it do or make? The answer is the cat made a mess. Made a mess. So the past tense of make is made. So the cat made a mess in the kitchen. It made her angry to see the mess. So here we are using the collocations make a mess. So collocations are a set of words that always go together. So we always say make a mess, make a mess. And mess means that things are very dirty, they're unorganized. So make a mess. Then in the second half, it made her angry. So earlier we said that we use make to talk about producing a reaction. So in this case, the cat was very messy and the reaction is that she was very angry. So it produced this angry reaction. So it made her angry. So we'll say make someone angry, make someone sad, make someone happy. So make is the verb. How did you do? I hope you did well on that. We're going to move on to say and tell. Now this one can get a little bit tricky, but I'm going to keep it simple and easy for you to understand. So we use the verb say when we want to report someone's words. So we will say something to someone. On the other hand, we tell someone something. So we tell someone something. We are reporting what somebody said. We are reporting their words. So we use tell to inform people. We use tell to instruct, to tell people how to do something. Let's see if you can use them correctly. So the first question is, could you me how to improve my English? Is it say or is it tell? 3, 2, 1. Could you tell me? Could you tell me how to improve my English? So be careful here. We don't say, could you say me? But could you tell me? So tell me something. Tell me how to improve my English. Like, can you give me instructions? Can you tell me how to do it? How about this next one? She was going to the potluck. Potluck is like a party where everyone brings a dish to share. So she was going to the potluck. Is it say or tell? 3, 2, 1. She said she was going to the potluck. So here we are reporting. I am reporting what she said or what she told me. I'm reporting it. So she said that she was going to the potluck. How about this next one? Did you, you're coming home for dinner tomorrow? Is it say or tell? Did you say you're coming home for dinner tomorrow? Did you say you're coming home for dinner tomorrow? So we say something. Okay, we say something. Did you say you were coming home for dinner tomorrow? I hope you're nailing these questions. When we nail something, it means that you are doing well, you're doing it correctly. So I hope you're nailing these questions. I know these verbs are really, really tricky, and my recommendation is to learn these verbs by using them. Use them when you're speaking, use them in your writing, and that's the best way to learn these verbs. Also, I want to mention the rules I mentioned earlier are just a general rule. And of course, you know in English, there are always exceptions. So the best way to learn these verbs is to use them and learn their collocations. That's it for this video. I hope you find it useful. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to English Valley Cafe and tap on the bell icon. I will see you back here next week for a new lesson.